Turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
We won't take instructions from deposed Emir. Autumn fires back at Sanusi. That's the Benue State Governor, Samuel Autumn. He said, the people of Benue State, or the government and people of Benue State, will never succumb or take instruction from sacked Emir of Kano. Sacked Emir of Kano. Talking about Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, the former CBN governor, said they will not succumb to his antics and the propaganda. All right. Governor Autumn spoke at the Benue State University Teaching Hospital, Makode, while inaugurating the Benue Sexual Assault Referral Center. Autumn said, educated and exposed as the dethroned Emir was, he would resort to telling lies about an elected personality like himself, just to suit his purpose. Because Sanusi in a recent video, which went viral, dragged Autumn to the unfortunate incident in Nasarawa State, where some persons alleged to be Fulani herdsmen were killed in an airstrike attack, the source of which is still a subject of an investigation by relevant authorities in Nigeria. To investigate what? To investigate what? What are they investigating? And so, the deposed Emir called on the Benue governor to learn from his brother governors on how to manage the diversity in his state, citing the governor of Plateau State as his model. And so the governor said, while he does not intend to join issues with the deposed Emir because of the sacredness with which he holds human lives, he maintained that the anti-open grazing law, which the deposed Emir made reference to in the video, is a law that was validly passed by the Benue State House of Assembly, which prescribed penalties against its violations. He said the Benue State government, or indeed the governor, cannot deploy a drone or any military assets in any part of the country. According to the governor, at the appropriate time, I will formally respond to that evil presentation to Mr. President against me. I will talk about my story and expose the evil that is going on, orchestrated by those that are perceived to be educated and prominent and supposed to be leaders. Governor Tom said he found it strange that Alhaji Sanusi would advise him to govern Benue like his Plateau State counterpart, saying he was elected by the people of Benue State, and his allegiance is to Benue State people, not to any man in Kano. The governor pointed out that the law prohibiting open grazing in Benue State, which Alhaji Sanusi was against, is not in conflict with the Constitution of Nigeria. So nobody can stop the people of Benue State from enforcing the rights and practice of the law. Now, on the Benue Assault Referral Center, the governor expressed optimism that it would be able to address all the issues confronting victims of rape in the state in order to give them justice. Now, this is what is happening. They said drone attack killed many herdsmen in Nasarawa State. And so, are you accusing the Benue State governor of being responsible for that? Can he order drone attack? That's what the Benue State governor is asking. You see, he enacted anti-open grazing bill, that's all. And since then, the Fulani people have been fighting this man, have been waging war against him, in secret and in open. Any slightest opportunity they have, they will lash at him, they will berate him, lampoon him completely. But the man said he is not perturbed by all this. He is hell-bent in protecting his own people. After all, the anti-open grazing bill is not in conflict with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, of which he swore to protect or guide his people in accordance with. And so we know the antics, and the governor said he will not succumb. He will not succumb, he will not submit himself to people who are supposed to be leaders, but they have made themselves to be ethnic jingoists, religious extremists. And that is it, religious extremists. And so Emir Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, we know this man. We know what he did in the United regime when he was a CBN governor. All those obnoxious exposures he said he was making then, where are they now? What's happening for making it now? There are a lot of abracadabra, secret dealings, murky things, very dirty, going on, in the financial sector, as long as this contraption is concerned, since 2015 upon to this moment. A lot of evil going on. They have swept it under the carpet, but it will be made open in the nearest future. So Sanusi has been keeping mute. It's not saying anything about it. Okay? And so Autumn is saying he will continue to protect the people of Benue State, that nobody will cow him or cajole him. That is it. So if there's a drone attack in Nasarawa State that killed Fulani people, then the federal government should be the one to hold responsible. Let them hold the federal government responsible for that. They are the one in charge of the drone and the fleet, the NAF, everything. Autumn is not the one commanding. Governor Autumn is not the one commanding the NAF, anything. Let the president of Nigeria be held accountable for that. They know what happened. They know what they are doing. They know the game they are playing. They know what they want to cover up, or they want to achieve, or the blackmail, or the propaganda they want to carry out. That is it. This man has, since 2015, he became the governor of Benue State. Has been crying, shouting for the federal government to come to his aid, because the Fulanis have rounded him up almost. The entire Benue State. The government said, the central government said, oh, they are your relatives. Fulani are your relatives. Stay with them. Cohabit. After all, you have been cohabiting several decades ago. Why now? Find a way to accommodate your people, the Fulanis. They said the Fulanis are your people. They are your brothers. You have to find ways to cohabit with them and accommodate them. Okay? He said, after all, the issue of the herdsmen attacks were orchestrated by the climate change. Because the waters have been drying, and so people and the population as well, people are moving into unoccupied areas, and therefore having the herders and the farmers are having the conflict of weapons, armed herdsmen, armed people. These two herdsmen, I think herdsmen used to normally go with sticks and their bottle jar, or the jar of water, their bottle of water, okay, and stick. That's all. But you are seeing armed people with AK 47, 49. So, and you are saying, live with them. They are your brothers. So what kind of nonsense? So what we are saying is this: the federal government of Nigeria, they know what happened in Nasarawa State. Talking about the drone attack that killed Fulani Marudas, Fulani herdsmen. The Fulani herdsmen, the drone attack killed them. So they know what they want to cover. They know the propaganda they want to carry, and they know the blackmail they want to achieve. All these things, they know it. Let Lamido Sanusi and all the interested parties ask the president and his government what happened in Nasarawa State.